Всем привет, дорогие друзья! С вами iRider, и вот мой день рождения уже закончилось, поэтому продолжаем снимать и проходить Fallout 4. И теперь перед нами миссия «Слепое предательство». Поговорить со старейшиной Мекси. Ну, погнали. То бишь нам нужно тпхнуться на прибыль. Пойдем. Если вы слышите шипение, это Кока-Кола. Это не реклама, не подумайте ни в коем случае. Просто нужно приходить в себя. Бла-бла-бла. Бла-бла-бла, пустые беседы. Не люблю пустые беседы.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe.
No?
Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute.
No.
A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility.
Yeah.
After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
Что?
After everything I've achieved, why would I jeopardize my position here?
О.
You make a fair point. Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate. A monstrosity of technology.
Что ты
Our
предлагаешь?
mission in the
Убить его, что ли?
Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance
Ё-моё.
and execute him.
Ну ладно. Ну не с удовольствием, но типа, блин.
Isn't there some other way?
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Ну хорошо. Окей. Да. Это, конечно, не самое приятное решение. Ну, по сути, ну Паладин Данс был нормальный тип. На самом деле. Чувак за меня поручился, типа, все дела. Но если он синт, типа... Окей.
Attention. Due to increased raider activity, all leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended.
Oh, Knight.
Affected parties will have their leave compensated at the next available opportunity. That is all.
Ну да.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a transistor radio. I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. No matter. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports and, unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable, This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a sin?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
Okay.
At this point, I'll take all the help I can get.
Very good, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
Окей.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Ну, веди меня. Чё, странная ты какая-то подруга. Ну? Эй, алло. Ты идти собираешься, не? Туда-сюда бегает, блин. Аутистка. Да. Квантовая ядеркола. Я могу ее взять. Круто. Давай.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
That's a risky question, Halen.
I know it is, but I need you to listen to me for a minute. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. It's a plea. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
Хорошо. Да, конечно, не самое приятное решение для танца. Тип толковый был, мне было приятно с ним работать. Так, и что-то мне кажется, я потерялся. Это не потерялся. съел. Как оказалось, в Fallout 4 нету максимального уровня. То есть вы можете играть там что-то не бесконечности. Не, ну, максимальный уровень должен быть. А, можно так полетать? Прикольно. Лол. Прикольно. Ага, а нам все равно сюда нужно. Просто просто браво, да, значит? Нет. Нет. Давайте отсюда тогда. Дорогие друзья, в данный момент я собираю на новый микрофон, потому что моему микрофону задница. Вот, и собираю на веб-камеру, чтобы можно было показывать свою морду лица, можно так сказать. То есть у меня была веб-камера, вот, но, короче, во-первых, веб-камера была дерьмо, во-вторых, она была не моя. Поэтому, если вам не жалко несчастный рубль или 5, вы можете пожертвовать его на мой веб-кошелек. И я вам буду за это очень и очень признателен. Так, ну пойдем. Почему молот, спросите вы? Да молот это, блин, это бомба просто. Молот это такая тема, которая ломает кабины нахрен. В одну тычку можно сломать любого. Ну, практически в одну. Супермутанта, например, ну, в одну не сломает, конечно. Сигнал пропал. Сигнал детства. Стоп. Если я не ошибаюсь, где-то здесь должен лежать разбитый НЛО. Не здесь, нет? Ну ладно. И еще, друзья, чуть-чуть попозже я сниму выпуск о том, как достать криопушку. В самом начале. Короче, чтобы достать криопушку, нам ничего не нужно. Кроме собаки. То есть, которую можно достать в самом начале, просто пройтись до колонки. Если не ошибаюсь, это просто бензостанция, как-то так. Автозаправка. Не знаю, не важно. Так, пойдем. Ой, тут Дейзи. Ни хрена она дамажит, слушайте. Хотя, по сути, это не она так дамажит, это у меня просто вообще офигевшая какая-то тарелька, конечно. Так, и нам нужно попасть вот сюда, да? Здесь мин нету нигде. Обычно такие места прям окружены минами. А это что такое? А, это текстуры, окей. Как вы все можете помнить, я апнул несколько уровней. Вот, по взлому людей и компов. Ибо это нужно, очень нужно. что это? Слушайте, нормальный такой карабинчик, возьмем его. Тема норм понадобится, ребят. Так, ну пойдем. Ого. Либо там какие-то тарельки нас ждут или еще что-то. Давайте подключим. А, лифт. Лол. Включение питания. Окей. Включаем. Спуск. А, мы еще и под землю шатаемся. Нормально. И что же нас может ждать под землей? Интересный вопрос. Бум! 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 Да сдохни. На, нахуй. Да бог ты мой, ты что, бессмертный, что ли? Опа. Ты бессмертный тип, конечно, ничего не скажешь. О, что здесь? Что это за место вообще? Лол. То есть они сделали такое место, а здесь ничего нету? Серьезно? Такого быть не может. Бред. Ну ладно. Окей, нету так нету. Хорошо. Плакать не буду. О, данс без костюма. Ничего не понял. Стоп. А как нам попасть-то? Кстати, лутик есть. Крышка. Викс. Так, что тут у нас еще есть? Окей, давайте выйдем из этого. С нашей брони. Да, я красавчик, не стоит хвалить меня. У вас нет брони. Понятно. Окей. Знаете, что самое смешное? Можно батарею вынять отсюда и использовать ее на другом костюме, например. Я понял, вот зачем, ну, типа, сделана эта дыра, короче, через нее нужно попасть к нашему братишке. Ну давай, братан, здорово. В смысле, попадаем, я только посмотрю, что здесь есть. Скипидар,
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you risked your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
What do you mean, risk my life?
If Maxon learns that you've disobeyed a direct order to save the life of a synth, he'd have you executed. Why would you risk that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. People like you and Halen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow.
Окей.
The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Хорошо. Кто-то может сказать, что я поступил неправильно, но я считаю, что я поступил правильно. Я не фанат убивать друзей. Серьезно, я считаю, что это неправильно. Этот чувак, типа, мой единственный друг. Фактически. Ну, у меня еще есть сын, но это же не друг, правильно? Это сын. И того, возможно, мне придется убить.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
Ой.
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
How did you find us?
When I sent you to execute this machine, I suspected you'd have difficulty following my orders. Now that I've arrived, it appears that my instincts were correct. What did it say to you that made you betray the Brotherhood? Why is it still alive?
He's still alive. Because you're wrong about him.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
All I've done for the Brotherhood. All the blood I've spilled in our name. How can you say that about
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Dance wants to save mankind, not destroy it.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide. Know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will not. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Whether he's human or not, Dan saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn man. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, no, you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Pridwin Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Хорошо. Ну что, братишка, я спал спасту жопу, ё-моё.
Hey,
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxim like that.
friends take care of each other, no matter what.
That they do. Which is why I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on
Okay.
spending the rest of my days at this old listening post. But it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the prison. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable.
Окей.
If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Обязательно. Ну что ж, теперь я чувствую себя более как-то приятно, что мне удалось увидеть этого поца. Не знаю почему. Видимо, удача на моей стороне. Это во-первых. Во-вторых, ну это было бы, не знаю. Я уже по сути об этом говорил, пока мы поднимались на лифте. Что я считаю, друзей убивать это неправильно. И несмотря на то, что он робот, да и какая разница, робот или нет, блин, вы выкупаете, что братство стали и подземка какие-то помешанные типы. Что, блин, институт на самом деле это единственное нормальное место здесь, самое адекватное. То есть они убивают не потому, что они типа так хотят, якобы, чтобы там что-то кому-то доказать, да? Они убивают в подземку, потому что они дикие фанатики, которые считают, что синты должны жить восвояси. Братство стали убивает для того, чтобы властвовать. То есть фактически это своего рода такие, как бы, я даже не знаю, типа рыцари, блин, как викинги, что ли. Но единственное, что они содружество не трогают. То есть... Ну хорошо, окей. Успокойся, уйти, подруга. Все нормально. Так.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance.
Хорошо.
As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Of course. The Brotherhood must come first.
Perhaps there's hope for you yet. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor.
Спасибо.
Congratulations, Paladin.
Вау, я паладин!
I won't disappoint you, Elder.
Had I even a single doubt in my mind, I wouldn't have awarded you the promotion. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity
Братан,
to our brothers and sisters.
я
I
есть
trust you won't disappoint them or disappoint me.
показатель, да.
In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Да, братан. Дикай. Так, слепое предательство выполнено. Что ж, дорогие друзья, всем огромное спасибо за просмотр. Вот, и следующую миссию мы продолжим в мгновение клика, поэтому не ждите. Переходим на следующий выпуск. Ставьте большой палец вверх, если вам понравился данный выпуск. Подписывайтесь на канал, если вы все еще не с вами. С вами был iRider. Огромное спасибо всем и до встречи. Пока.